Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's VMP, and I'm finally back from my spring break trip down to Cancun. I apologize for the lack of videos in the last week because of that, but we are back, and this time, I'm going to be starting a new series. So, in the last couple episodes, I've been asking you guys what new mod you want to see me play, and the one with the most votes is Perisno, and that's what we're doing right now, Perisno version 0.6. I haven't seen much of this mod. This is going to be a kind of blind playthrough, but one of you guys suggested that I either play and join the Hacken faction or the Reich faction. So, but I don't really know much about any of those yet, so we're just going to go ahead and start our new game here, and wow, just look at that artwork. That was badass. Is that a dragon? I'm pretty sure that was a dragon there. So, welcome, adventurer, to Perisno, where elves roam in the forest, dragons lurk in the stories told, and the vast lands reach far and near. There are 6 factions fighting to control territory, while the minor factions are out to cause trouble and wreak havoc among the people. You have been chosen to rise to greatness, to find the hidden truth. Enter the world of Perisno, where you might never return. So, apparently we have minor factions in this as well. That's going to be similar to the good old Prophesy of Pendor. And this mod is kind of similar to that. Just a whole entire new world. But definitely a step up from native. So, toggle mod options is going to be permanent. Toggle fog of war. No thank you. Fog of war means you're not going to be able to see where cities are. If you're too far away, and that's just going to be a pain in the ass, I think. So, go ahead and disable that. We will be male, no gender bender. Let's go with a veteran warrior. Will be a page at a nobleman's court, and then eventually a squire. Yes. And then, why are we out here? Personal revenge. I'll have to think of a backstory. I'll try to be more storytelling in this one. There's certainly a lot of lore that goes on here. So, only you know exactly what caused you to give up your old life and become an adventurer. Still, it was not a difficult choice to leave. With the rage burning brightly in your heart, you want vengeance. You want justice. What was done to you cannot be undone, and these debts can only be paid in blood. I love it. Become an adventurer and ride to your destiny. So, saving policy, you know how we do. Realistic. It's the only way to go. And as for our name, I haven't really thought about this. Let's go with Onyx Winterbreath. Yes, Winterbreath, because he's got that cool minty breath. It smells so good. He's a hit with the ladies, trust me. They love him. And wow, we start out with 6 power strike. We chose something right during that leveling up process. Man. And we have 5 skill points here. Let's see. We start out with 5 leadership as well. That's really nice. So let's go to an Iron Flesh to max that out to 6. We want, we definitely want a prisoner management. That'll definitely help. We might get another one later on if we are capturing an extensive amount of troops. And what else do we want here? Shield will definitely be useful. And I think we're going to have to level up our agility eventually. That's pretty low right now, and we can't level up too much else. Our riding's already the most that we can learn right now. Let's put the last point into power draw, because I think we'll be using a bow in this one. Unlike Fantasy Calradia, I'm kind of done with throwing weapons for the time being. So, for these 10 weapon points, let's put them into archery. Why not? Alright. Okay, so now to design our character, I will be back once I have created a suitable Onyx. Alright guys, and here he is. This is going to be Onyx. Kind of a different from what our characters normally look like. Still young, because we want to have a lot of time in this playthrough, and we don't want him to be an old man. That's not a suitable adventurer. Not a newly started adventurer, that is. I think I might actually darken his hair color here a little bit, if we can. I didn't do it. There we go. Still not that dark. It's kind of... There we go. That's more like it. So he's got a little bit of beard, so he's not too young. Well, we'll move that age a little forward. But yep, that's him. So there we go. You hear about Perisno, a land torn between rival kingdoms, battling each other for supremacy, a haven for knights and mercenaries, cutthroats and adventurers, all willing to risk their lives in pursuit of fortune, power, or glory. In this land, which holds great dangers and even greater opportunities, you believe you may leave your past behind and start a new life. You feel that finally you hold the key of your destiny in your hands, free to choose as you will, and that whatever course you take, great adventures will await you. Drawn by the stories you hear about Perisno and its kingdom, so, that's the Reich, and then there's also the Hacken Empire, Schmalkalden. Let's go there. We'll go to the Reich. I like the sound of the Reich. It sounds badass. You have come through the Drak Highlands, a plateau exposed to the bitter winds from the north. Well, that's kind of fitting because we are Winterbreath and it would make sense that we're from the north. The land here is frozen for most of the year, but the forests are rich with fur-bearing game, and the rivers teeming with fish. The riches of the land draw the traders, but the traders in turn draw bandits. You saw the occasional dark figure mounted on a shaggy pony, watching the passage of your caravan from a snowy ridge, and were glad when the spires of Schmalkalden came into view across the wide valley of the Balak River. These lands are mysterious, as the stories tell of a dragon once seen in the sky, but no one can be sure if this is just a myth. I really hope there are actual dragons in this mod. That would be extremely awesome. You are exhausted by the time you find the inn in Schmalkalden and fall asleep quickly. However, you awake before dawn and are eager to explore your surroundings. You venture out onto the streets, which are still deserted. All of a sudden, you hear a sound that stands the hairs of your neck on end, the rasp of a blade sliding from its scabbard. Alright, here we go. Looks like we're going to have the typical opening fight scene here. And, ooh, what is up with this reticle? That's a new addition. Oh, hello. Oh, wow, he's firing at us with a crossbow as well. Oh, I kind of like this new reticle. It looks pretty sweet. Alright, let's reload. Could probably charge after him with whatever melee weapon we have, but why not mess around with the crossbow? Oh, wow, 2 shots. Not bad. Speaking of that melee weapon, it appears we have a spear. Not too much a fan of that. I suppose we can make do. Oh, here's the merchant. He appears to be... What are you doing? Just attacked us from behind. I'm not into that. Are you alright? Well, I guess you're alive at any rate. I'm not sure we can say the same for the other fellow. No, he's quite dead. That's one less thief to trouble our streets at night, although heaven knows he won't be the last. Anyway, maybe you can help me with something. Let's talk more inside. Out here, we don't know who's listening. Okay, takes us to his house. And let's talk to him. Now, let me explain my proposition. We've always had brigands in the hills, driven to banditry by war, debt, or love of violence. Recently, however, they've been getting bolder, leaving their camps in the wild and venturing into town looking for unwary prey. The watch commander tells us it's because of all the fighting on the frontiers, fewer men to keep an eye on the streets, but I'm not sure what to make of that. It seems to me the most logical explanation is that these bandits have an ally inside the walls who helps them enter unnoticed and helps them identify particularly tempting targets. Last week, you see, they took my brother. I don't know what my brother was thinking, a lad from a prominent house, out alone after dark in times like these. Well, I suppose you were too, but you were a stranger here, and didn't know how bad things have become. He had no such excuse. But he's family, so what can you do? If you don't protect your kin, then people will start thinking that you can't protect your investments either, and I can't have that. No doubt the gang will soon send a word about ransom, but I don't care to pay it. So here's my proposition. You look like you've had a bit of experience with a blade, and more importantly, you must have a bit of fire in your belly, or you wouldn't be coming to Perisno to seek your fortune. So here's what I'm asking you to do. Gather a small party, track down these bandits to their lair, and teach them a lesson they won't forget, and get my brother back safe. In return, you'll earn my lasting gratitude and a bit of silver. What do you say? I'm interested. Okay. Not going to be able to do this by yourself, however. If you try to take on the whole gang single-handedly, the hunter will become the hunted. I warrant. You'll first want to round up a group of volunteers. There's always a few lads in the villages around here looking for a bit of work that's more interesting than tilling the soil or hauling water. They'll follow you if you pay. So, take this purse of 100 dinars. Consider it an advance on your reward. Go round to the villages and use the money to hire some help. I reckon that you'll need at least 5 men to take on these bandits. Okay, very good, sir. I'll go collect some men from around these villages. Good. You can find me again in the tavern here in Schmalkalden after you've got your group together. Then we'll speak about what we do next. Okay, good. So, sorry about that lengthy, oh, whoa, what is this? High Dragon Priest. High Priestess of Dragon Amara, 99%. Dragon Priesters, 74. Well, good thing they do not appear to be angry at us. Wow, look at Schmalkalden in here. 335, and it's, just natural garrison, and Kaiser Odo IV, I assume he's the king of the Reich, has 300 in his party as well. Okay. So let's, first things first, let's go ahead and actually check out our inventory, and we do have a sword here. Nice. I would definitely prefer that to this, light lance. Do have some sausages, nice, and looks like we have some pretty decent armor. Light mail and plate, 32 to body armor and 12 to leg armor. Okay, so, I mean, it's not height armor, it's pretty decent. Let's head over to, ooh, okay, what's this? Welcome to Perisno, adventurer. You will soon find that this mod is a bit harder than native and brings you to an entire new world. You will meet new NPCs, discover long-lost treasures, embark on dangerous quests, and more. Currently, the year is 365. You're just one of thousands of men out there to seek to change the future. The kingdom of Talrania spreads across the center of Perisno. The Reich des Drachen, with their strange creatures and heavy cavalry, dominate the north along with the Macavia. The kingdoms of Drahara and Haken share the forests, and the elven kingdom of the Redwood inhabits the forests. Minor factions, like the demon worshippers, ooh, that sounds familiar, and the assassins of Ral Dom, that sounds pretty badass, lurk about waiting to catch easy prey. In a land far away, a fleet of ships is preparing to set sail to Perisno. In your travels, you will encounter rogues, merchants, heroes, and more. There's more faction lores and notes. I'll definitely have to check that out at some point. Ooh, let's be careful here. Don't want to be going by ourselves here. Nope. Wolf Knights, 33. Probably don't want to mess with them. Who's this? More Wolf Knights. Oh, lovely. Hopefully they don't try to attack us. We're just new here. We're just one person. Nope. A large group of men have deserted from a local lord's army. Look out for them if you can. Oh, interesting. Oh, what's this? 10 robbers? Let's fight them. By ourselves. I'm sure we'll be fine. So, I would hope that they're not too powerful. They're just robbers, and I'm pretty sure some of them are even shirtless. Let's get out our crossbow here. Oh, there they are. Oh, crap. Okay, let's just... These rocks shouldn't be able to do too much to us, ideally. Oh, yeah, one shot. Oh, okay, got him for quite a bit of damage. He's down. Ooh, he's down. Ooh, getting a little bit of frame rate here. Not a fan of that. There we go. He's down. Ooh, okay. We'll be fine. We shall be fine. Onyx is quite the experienced warrior, of course, being raised as a page. Ooh. And it looks like there's only one left. This guy, he's fleeing for his life. I don't think so. Onyx quickly taking out all 10 of them. Oh, some lovely loot here, it would seem. Nice. These boots are... Nope, they're worse than what we got. We'll basically take everything here. They're even throwing stones at us. Oh, we level up. Ah, nice. Okay. Let's go here. And perhaps we should get 1 point in agility just so we can increase our riding a little bit. I know that is unorthodox for us. We normally go straight to strength, but don't worry, we'll be right back with that in our next level up, which should be rather soon, I would hope. Alright, so let's continue on to Angum. Recruit some volunteers, and 5 of them. Perfect! Just the number we needed. And what is all this? Oh, sell items automatically, buy food automatically. Oh, sweet, they got that mod installed. That'll be quite interesting. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Okay, we will... Goodbye. We'll tell 4 of them to check those guys out, and we will run away. And then we'll go ahead and go to... I thought those guys were going to leave us alone, but nope. Apparently that time has ended. We have a 1 hour delayed. Oh, there's the Kaiser. So let's just go here and recruit some more volunteers. There we go, 4, the ones we just lost. And we'll pretend that nothing just happened. Oh, interesting. These guys start out on horses. Kind of like Kurgats, I suppose. Nice. So let's go ahead and head back here then. And I suppose... Oh, more robbers. We'll take them out soon here, hopefully. Let's go to Smalkalden and talk to... Oh, wow, look at all these guys. Remus, who are you? Greetings, traveler. Care for a drink? Your armor is shining. There you go. Don't worry about paying me or anything. It's on me. The innkeep here doesn't charge me anything after I help them out with their gambling debt. Then again, they don't charge for things within reason, of course. But still, they're generous souls. A far cry from the people I used to associate with. What sort of people? The Wolf Knights. My story with them is a long one, but I'm willing to share if you are willing to listen. Absolutely. Please tell me. Where to begin? I am the younger of 2 brothers. We lived in a small village, nestled amongst the foothills of the Reich Mountains. It was a fairly isolated place that saw older men mindlessly driving away at their chores while younger men nurtured dreams of the world that lay beyond the village. Lupus, my older brother, Lupus, isn't that something related to wolves? Was in charge of guarding the village animals from wolves that lived not far away. Every night he would stand vigil over our meager livestock with the howling of wolves to help keep him awake. Strangely, the wolves never attacked. They would prowl in the darkness, barely visible by the light of Lupus's torch, but they never approached. My brother complained to our village elder, Geralt, that his position was useless. Elder Geralt wouldn't have any of that. Nonsense, he would say, and Lupus would spend the next few nights without provisions. Eventually, my brother came to me one day all worked up over something. He kept flexing his fingers, eyes wide and shoulders shaking. From fear, anxiety, or exhilaration, I couldn't tell. One of the wolves approached him the other night, he told me, spoke to him in the human tongue, asked him to follow it. Sounds like he had just fallen asleep or something. That's what I thought too, yet he vehemently denied that the suggestion, insisting that the wolf had spoken to him. Okay then, I said. I asked him what the wolf had shown him. He wouldn't tell me. He just shook his head and ran off to the village well for water. The next day came. Lupus and another lad had gotten into a heated argument that drew the whole village around. The argument threatened to get violent when Lupus's hands blurred faster than the eyes could follow and smashed the man's head into bloody pieces. Wow. That couldn't be good. No, it certainly wasn't. We stood there in stunned silence, too afraid to say or do anything, while Lupus stared at his bloody hands. Elder Geralt was the first to gather his senses about him. He proclaimed Lupus exiled from the village the moment he did. Why not just hang him? I imagine it had something to do with my brother's apparent super strength. Getting him in the gallows would have been a hard task. Looking back on things, despite what he did, I couldn't stand the thought of my brother traveling alone. I asked Elder Geralt if I could leave with Lupus. He nodded, but I think his mind was still trying to process what had happened. We left the village at dawn with no farewells from the people we grew up with. As we trudged away, Lupus stopped me and laid his hand upon my forehead. Blessings upon you, brother, he said. And what happened next was, I don't know how to describe it. Imagine the thrill of adrenaline, the bloodlust of battle. Now take that energy and multiply it 100-fold. The energy coursed through my veins, leaving me paralyzed. But when I regained my senses, I felt reborn. I felt strong, powerful, able to take on a world 1,000,000 to 1. It was strange. After his blessing, I could lift boulders with one hand and run faster than deer. We began our lives anew. At first, we traveled from city to city, fighting in the arenas. Our strength was unmatched. Lupus could shatter shields with a flick of the wrist. I would dart around my opponents and knock them to the ground before they knew what was happening. Surely you are joking. I do not jest. I could knock you to the ground and be out of the city before you could get back on your feet. But moving on, we won fight after fight, tournament after tournament. Prize money came to us, and we eventually bought our own armor, weapons, horses even. Notoriety came too, and soon we had a following. Lubis had an idea. Why not go bigger, beyond the arena? Become mercenaries, he said, and see more of what the world has to offer. We recruited from our following of admiring fighters, and so the Wolf Knights were born. I'm afraid I do not have any more time for this today, perhaps another time. Yes, I understand. Farewell, traveler. I shall finish my tale the next time we meet, if you will. Well, so he appears to be one of the co-founders of the Wolf Knights. That's pretty interesting. That was quite a long story, I must say. I apologize for that if you did not enjoy that. Please, in the future, just skip forward whenever you don't really care about the backstory. But that was pretty interesting to hear. I hope we can recruit him later on. So let's talk to the merchant. Look, you need more men. Right now, you only have 5... What? We need more men? You said 5 men should do the trick. Fine, let's go over to Hoddywald. And hopefully not get hit by people. Oh, here's some more robbers. Let's attack them. Surrender or die. Charge in, men. Yeah. Ah, nice. I'm liking the cavalry here. But supposedly that's what the Reich is for. They have some very powerful heavy cavalry and possibly dragons? Question mark? If we could get dragons, God, that would... Oh, this mod will then become my favorite. I will love it forever. Oh, a nice headshot. Yes. And we're just crushing right through these robbers. No problem whatsoever. Maybe Onyx got some of that blessing from Ruben there. Oh, capture enemy. Let's take him. Didn't sell everything. That's unfortunate. But we'll get rid of some of that stuff. Good enough. A little bit of cash right there. So let's go over to Hoddywald. Recruit volunteers. No one. Oh, that is unfortunate. Let's go over to Breitenschlag. I think this faction is supposed to be German, I suppose. I'm not entirely sure. Let's recruit volunteers. There we go. 3 more. That should be enough, right? Surely. Haven't leveled up yet. Or leveled up again. Let's go over. Let's go back to Small Kaladin, and I cannot fast travel because I am afraid of running into people. So I can only do it in bursts, I suppose. Oh, who's this? Oh, robbers. We'll get them after we go in here. Oh, caravan. Oh, okay, made it past them. We're good. We're good. All right, let's go over here. Let's. This will be good. Just see what the armor's like here. We'll sell the light lance because we have no want for that. Alright, so we're getting a little bit of cash for this. 229 orms. It's not bad. Okay. So 57 body armor. So it looks like the armor in this mod is actually pretty decent. That's definitely good to see. I like that. And it looks pretty sweet, to be honest. This is very similar to Perisno. What is this? Rusty Demon Horned Helmet. Oh, we're not strong enough to wear it yet. Yeah, that looked significantly cooler than it actually did. Alright, we'll leave that alone for now. Arms, what do we got here? Not much. Not much that we're going to be able to afford yet, at least. We're going to have to find a tavern at some point. Alright, so let's go, tournament at some point. Let's go back to the merchant here. Very well, I shall Oh, splendid work. You have hired enough men to take on the bandits. Collect 10 peasants. Oh. Ooh. Now travelers entering Small Cowden have told us there's a small group of robbers lurking on the outside of town. I suspect they are all from the same band, the one that took my brother. Hunt them down and defeat them and make them disclose the location of their lair. Very well. Let's do it. There's they are. Band of robbers. I've been looking for you. Tell me where you keep your prisoners and I'll let you go. There's only 4 of them. This should be quite easy. Let's go, men. Oh, yes. We look significantly stronger than we normally would in the first episode. Just because of the fact they are all on horses, which I think is quite the significant advantage. Let's see if we can't get another running shot here. Oh, that was close, but not quite. Close, but no cigar, unfortunately. Not doing much damage here. Oh, that one did. 75 damage. And we actually knocked him unconscious with our horse. Nice. Can you kill this guy, please? Or leave me room to get him? There we go. Victory. Very nice job, man. Very nice indeed. Okay. Aye. Spare me. Spare my life. Let me go, and I'll go far away from here and learn an honest trade, and you'll never hear of me again. Okay? I'll spare your life, but in exchange, I want information. Either you or your mates kidnapped the brother of a prominent merchant in town. Tell me where you're hiding him, and give me your word that you'll stop troubling these people of these parts, and you can go free. Oh, bless you, sir, bless you. We've done the lad no harm. We've been keeping him in our hideout near Kohlgruben. I need to learn a German accent. Kohlgruben. I'll describe the area nearby in detail, so there's no mistaking it. Alright, good. And we got a second robber. And a little bit of armor, not much. Not going to bother with the stones. And since we're so close to the small town, let's go back here. Sell that stuff off right away. And, what was I going to do? Oh, right. Ransom broker. Been a while since we've used one of these guys. I have prisoners to sell. I want to sell all the prisoners I have with me. There we go. Good. 64 arms. Not too bad. Anyone new here? Not really. Alright, let's go. And it is over here. The kidnapper's hideout, so let's go there. Attack the hideout. Yep, you guys stay here. I'll go ahead and take on these guys. He's throwing stones at me. I'm a knight. That's not a smart decision. Oh, hello. Jeez, these guys are spawning right in front of me. Anyone else? Oh, wait, there's a mini-map. What am I even talking about? Of course, there's other people. Someone over there, and someone up there. 2 people over here, actually. Don't see them yet, though. I suppose our men can probably actually charge. They'll be fine. We far outnumber the enemy, it would appear. Who's this guy up here? There he is. Let's go for long range crossbow snipe. Oh, no. Just missed. Okay, let's go again. Ah, whatever. Oh, what? Oh, they're firing at us from up there, I think. Was that? What was that hit us? Was that really a stone that did that much damage to us? So maybe it was a headshot. Because we do not have a helmet currently. I'm trying to run away back into your cave? I don't think so. Ah, there they are. I think it was a stone. Wow. That is impressive that they were able to do that much damage. Oh, he's going down with a falcon towards our men. I don't like that. Let's, oh, wow. Okay, our men can take care of themselves. That is definitely new. I like it. Oh, stabbed. Oh, enemy. Enemy. Oh, nope, merchant's brother. Oh, well, he said something there. But, I mean, this is the normal original quest in native, so you guys have all probably seen it before. Yes, I told him that I would find you, and I advise you to return to your family as quickly as you can, and be careful on the road. Alright, with their retreat cut off, the robbers fall one by one to your determined attack. Their hideouts and their ill-gotten gains are now yours. Very good. 64 items left in the item pool. Let your hero select, I suppose, but we don't have any heroes, do we? Huh. Access items on the ground. Oh, nice. Lots of expensive loot here from the looks of it. Yes. And with this much money, we should be able to enter a tournament and get the max reward out of it. Okay. And leave the items in the item pool. Perisno pilgrims, 50 of them. Wow. Okay. And these wolf knights are following us again. Let's go back to Small Caldon and talk to the merchant and hopefully finish off the quest here soon. Oh, hello. We're significantly faster than them, but I'd still rather not take chances and run into them. That would not end well for us, I fear. Alright, let's sell all these falcons and gear and whatnot. And whoops, he doesn't have enough room anymore. Okay, we'll go to the arms dealer then. Arms dealer sounds like something illegal. Alright, there we go. So let's go to the tavern and go ahead and talk to the merchant once more. My brother is home safe. I'm not sure what to do with him. Maybe pack him off to a university outside Perisno. That way, if he gets knocked on the head in a street brawl, no one can say it's my fault. But that's not your problem. Here's the rest of your reward. It was well earned. Thank you. Are you interested in making some more? Of course. Okay. So we're going to be attacking the captain of the watch. Sounds good. Let's go. You guys have all seen that before, so no need to run through that again. It's time, lads. Up and at 'em. I don't see any lads, though, unfortunately. And wow, my mouse is all of a sudden turning really slow. I'm not sure what's going on. Where is everyone at? They're saying something. Oh, wow. Okay. This is where they are. Oh, mouse. What are you doing, mouse? Oh, no. We might be stuck facing this position for the entire battle. Oh, here we go. It's on and off. I'm going to have to fix this. Luckily, the episode is nearly closed, and we should be fine for this battle. But that is not fun at all. What do we got going on here? Any more people in here? Would not appear so. Okay, let's go back out. Ooh. Okay. Well, they're somewhere. Unfortunately, the minimap is not up, so I can't find them. I did see some of our troops over here earlier, so I will hope they're somewhere by here. But we don't appear to be doing too well in this combat. Oh, there we go. They knocked one of them out. Let's follow the trail of bodies, I suppose. Probably over here, right? Oh, busting a move, Onyx. Run. Oh, okay. Suppose we should probably follow this guy. You should know where we're supposed to go. Alright, this way. I swear I just checked this way, though. Oh, well. There he is. Is this the last one? Let's gut him. Oh, just kidding. Just slash him. That the last one? Yeah! Haha! Alright. The remaining few bandits scatter off to the town's narrow alleys, only to be hunted down one by the angry townsfolk. Making sure that your victory is complete and all the wounded have been taken care of, you and the merchant head to his house to review the day's events. It was a good battle, wasn't it? Ha! Well done. I saw at least 3 of the enemy go down before you. Oh, more than 3, my friend. Actually, I'm not sure. Keep fighting like that, and you'll make quite a name for yourself in this land. Unfortunately, about 3 of my lads got themselves wounded. I should go look on them. Alright, let every villain learn to fear the name Onyx Winterbreath. Alright. So, he's going to go take care of business. And with that, right there, I think we're going to go ahead and end off the episode. That was a pretty cool introduction into the world of Perisno. So, leave me some comments down below. Let me know what you're thinking about the series. I don't have too much of an idea of what all to do in this mod, and oh my, 85 Wolf Knights, that's terrifying. But, I could definitely use some advice, so if you guys know anything about Perisno, or even if you don't, you just want to give me a few tips or things you think I might want to do, and wow, look at that. Look at the compass. Oh, that looks sweet. I keep on getting sidetracked. But let me know down in the comments. So, as always, guys, take it easy.